Hi, Connie. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time out. I know you're very busy getting ready for
Oh,
school, so thank you for taking the time out to come and have an interview.
it's a pleasure. Thank you for having me. Honestly,
So,
it's
for people that may not know you, you were a small little girl that auditioned for Britain's Got Talent back in 2007, and you were
oh,
a finalist. Like, wow! And now you're grown up and you're doing your own thing and you're your own established artist. Um, what made you just decide to audition for Britain's Got Talent? Was it your decision? Was it your parents' decision? Like what influenced you to audition?
um, yeah, it was Britain's Got Talent. It was. To be honest, I don't remember a lot of what actually happened. All I remember is that I really wanted to do the show, and I was obsessed with the X Factor when I was like five, and I saw the advert actually for Britain's Got Talent and it said any age and I was like, oh, this is this is my time to go and audition in front of Simon Cowell and all of my little dreams come true. Um, but yeah, I remember writing down the number in my little colouring notebook and giving it to my mom and basically forcing her to ask for an application pack to audition for Britain's Got Talent. But it all really started, like my love for singing and music all started when I used to watch The Wizard of Oz with my mom, my mom and my nan, who was really poorly at the time. Um, and the only thing that really made my nan smile was just singing to her, and that's where Over the Rainbow came from, the song that I sang on Britain's Got Talent. Um, so yeah, it all was a real whirlwind, really, and I never expected to actually get to like the televised auditions and eventually get to the final. Like, honestly, beyond our wildest expectations completely. But here we are today. It's been a great journey. It really has.
How did do you remember like performing in front of the judges, like to that audience, to everyone watching at home? Like, how did you feel? Because you were so young, like the pressure, like it must have been a lot of to take in to cope with.
I think I probably had more nerve when I was 6 years old. I don't remember being nervous at all. I think I just thought I was Leona Lewis and just pretending to, because well, I still am obsessed with her. She's incredible.
Yeah.
So nothing actually felt real at the time. I think I was more excited than anything. If I was to do it now, I'd be a lot more nervous as an adult auditioning for Britain's Got Talent. But yeah, I just remember I remember little bits, like I remember the fog machine on the stage and just like being choked up by a fog machine. Like it's so random, like the stuff you remember as a kid. But um I just remember really enjoying the whole experience and feeling like my little pop star dreams were coming true at the time. Yeah, I loved every single bit, and I don't think I was nervous at all, which is just a bit crazy, really, because I'd definitely be a little bit more nervous now.
How did you feel after it? Because your life has completely changed. Taken part in one of the biggest talent shows in the entire world, and now your life will never be the same again. Like, how did you deal with the fame, the lifestyle changes? Because your life has completely changed in just a split second.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think my mum and dad did a really good job at making life as normal as possible. Like I still went to school. I was lucky enough to travel to Southeast Asia for tours over there, touring in America as like a little girl. And they really just tried to make it as fun as possible. And they always said if it's not fun and if you want to stop doing this at any time, just let us know. Like this isn't this isn't like a thing that you have to keep on doing if you're not enjoying it, which I always knew, and I think they probably dealt with a lot more than I had to, and I was when it was all happening.
Yeah.
Um, like in terms of press and people. But yeah, for me, I had as fairly normal childhood as possible, really. I think my mom and dad did a really good job, so I owe that to them.
Props to mum and dad. Well done. Well done. You're in the industry, your own artist. Who do you look up to? What artists inspire you in the music industry?
Oh, there is so many. I listen to absolutely everything, but I'd say a more recent inspiration for me is Ray. She just does the whole independent musician, songwriter thing so well and stands up for all independent artists. So it would just be a dream to be able to have her sort of she really like sends out that message to everyone that everything is possible and yeah, I just love her. I think she's so talented and so incredible. So she's a big inspiration to me, Ray.
Right, absolutely love her, and the artist she's just come into over the last few years has just been amazing to see her journey right from the beginning to where she is now, and maybe one day a Ray
Hope
and Connie collab, maybe in the studio together, working on something that I know that would be a dream of yours.
that
Um,
would be a dream, 100%.
so you're heading out on tour. So
Yeah.
yeah, going on tour, Connie and special guests. So can you say who your special guests are, and do you have anything you could maybe tell us about the tour? Any like sneak previews, maybe?
Yeah, so we're doing London, Manchester, and Birmingham. The first one's in Birmingham, so that'll be like home from home, which is brilliant. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. It's my first ever like headline tour as an adult now. I don't know if the actual support's been announced yet, but some really exciting girls supporting me on tour. Um, and I can't wait to watch them as well. It's just going to be a really wholesome, intimate show, and I really just couldn't be more excited. And the fact that people are turning up and getting tickets to come watch me sing is honestly just a dream come true. And I feel so lucky that people are still listening to my original music and there to support. It's just, honestly, I couldn't ask for anything more. I'm very, very lucky. I'm very excited too.
Well, I've actually met you before, Connie, and
Do you
I'm
know what?
pretty sure if I've got the right person, I think it's definitely you. Back
Really?
back in 2013, I think, you
Okay.
did Young Voices, didn't
I
you?
did.
You did.
I
And
did.
I was one of the schools that were lucky enough to be
Oh,
Young Voices. So
oh.
I've seen you grow right up to who you are now, and yeah, I was like, I know, I've seen definitely. Like when I emailed, you, I was like, I've definitely seen Connie before, and I was like, oh yes, Young Voices.
No way.
Seems like
Oh, do you
a
know what?
lifetime ago.
Young Voices was so much fun. And honestly, like it was the most learning experience I've ever had in my life to sing at the O2 or the Birmingham Arena. It was just like, what am I doing here? But it was honestly the most amazing experience. And yeah, this also like people come to me and they say, "Oh, I sang with you at Young Voices," and there's just so many. It just makes so many connections, and that whole tour is just so amazing. I actually did it a couple of years ago as well, a few dates for Young Voices, and it's just so the sound of like so many children singing is the most beautiful sound ever. Like it's actually ridiculous.
Yeah,
But yeah,
honestly,
that's
I had
crazy.
the best. I
We
had the
met.
best time. We met. We met.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was the best night
Oh,
I've had in my lifetime so far. And it's just great to just see you sing and sing with loads of thousands of different children and all in one room, and children's voices are so powerful and so
Yeah.
engaging and so like inspiring to listen to. So it was just great to be in that room with all those people.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, Young Voices was one of my best experiences ever. It was, yeah, incredible.
So lastly, Connie, before I let you go, because I know you're busy, you're really busy. What's next for you? Is it an album, tour, another tour? What is the next few maybe let's say the next few months, maybe a year, next couple of years. What is it looking like for you?
Oh, so yeah, on the 17th, 18th, and 19th is this tour coming up.
Yeah.
Having in Manchester and London, which I'm really, really excited about. The I think the overall plan would be an album, which I'm really, really excited about. To just, I have so many songs and I've been wanting to release singles here, there, and everywhere, but I really just want to create like a whole body of songs and it to be an album. So hopefully, fingers crossed, next year we'll have an album. But yeah, I couldn't be. Do you know what? I'm so lucky to be able to keep doing this and music to be my job. Honestly, I don't work a day in my life because I just love it, and I'm really excited and lucky that people are still here supporting and listening. So thank you for having me.
No problem. Now, where can everyone get their tickets for the tour? There's still tickets left?
Yeah, there's a few tickets left. You can either look in my Instagram bio. There's a ticket link there, or Gigs and Tours website that'll be on there. But yeah, just a quick Google, you'll find me and the tickets. But yeah, it would be great for people to come along. It's going to be a really chill, nice, intimate evening of just music and laughs and just yeah, I think it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really nice.
Thank you so much, Connie, for taking the
Thank
time out
you.
to interview. And I wish you all the best for the tour, and I wish you all the best for your future music endeavors.
Oh, you too. Best of luck in everything you do too. Thank you so much for having me, Angel.
No problem.